Meet Matthew Bruce, a fifth-year student in liberal studies here at Iowa State University. Matthew is a rapper, poet, and writer, and this is actually his first semester here at Iowa State.
I first got started in writing actually through just a love of books, especially like Harry Potter, so I kind of always wanted to recreate that experience, but I guess my first time where I realized like I'm good at this and I like the fact that I'm good at this was like I was in 5th grade and we had like a little writing exercise every day, and I wrote this story about going fishing, and I guess I spazzed because my like teacher made me read it in front of the whole class as like an example of scene and detail, and then she gave it to my mom and my mom framed it and stuff like that. Right now I'm working on this project. It's called Gods of Africa. It's kind of like, it's a novel really, and it's kind of inspired by the ideas of Afrofuturism, which is a form of writing that takes on the lens of resistance, and it describes different ways that Black people can create alternate futures for themselves. Writer's block is one of the biggest challenges I've ever faced, and the only way to really get through it is to allow yourself to be dissatisfied with your writing for once. I think that's the first time you ever get writer's block, is when you're not satisfied with your writing, and the only way to get past that is it's kind of like you gotta get rid of that bad writing so you can kind of find your voice again. So I would say the best thing to do is, even the way I got through it that was when I first started writing rap, was when I just kind of got tired of my prose. I started writing rap and then more poetry, and then I just kind of found that through that I never lost the touch for writing, so then I was able to kind of get back into these bigger projects again. The biggest thing that I find that writing helps is that you become unafraid to express your ideas, because that's all writing is you just express yourself. You're constantly doing that onto the page or into a screen or whatever, so it helps you to be courageous and fearless, and other than that, it gives you a great attention to detail. Like, you have to write out every aspect of life sometimes if you're writing prose, so that attention to detail really manifests itself in other realms too. My inspirations come from anything that captures my imagination. I have a wild, silly imagination, so my first inspiration were dinosaurs, just because they're big and cool, and I guess I want to create things that are big and cool and majestic like them. Harry Potter, Barack Obama, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, things like I guess some of my, and then after that like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole and Lil Wayne, because of their creativity and their ability to bend words. I guess the most recent thing I've been inspired by is Joe Budden's podcast, just because they're so like unapologetically not shit. I don't know if I can say that on this interview, but he's like, he don't really care how he comes off as long as he reports what he sees. And I think that's something that's also like invaluable. It's kind of inspired me to be unafraid of my voice as well. So yeah. To new writers, one, you have to write like a lot. That's the most important stage. The second thing you have to learn is your strengths. You know, what am I good at? What do people continually like about my writing? And the third is you have to learn your shortcomings. For me, I was really wordy. I found out that I used way too many words. So, and I wouldn't have ever found that out if I didn't just write and be unafraid to do that. So that's the biggest thing. Fuck a GPA, fuck the EPA, and free my homie out the feds. He took a plea today. I'm a G today, say what I mean to say. And if I try and crack the code, they gon' put 3 in the brain. But I'm Neo in the Matrix, how I'm freezing the frame. I'm bringing steez to the game. While these crackers hire ass, they chasing cheese in the fame. They kicking doors in like Luke Kane, selling dope out every way. Through the cartels, through the doctor's Uncle Sam, it's all the same. Let the niggas take the blame. Let us all go insane, and at the end we do our job. Let it blow like Kurt Cobain. I want y'all to know, Mecca looking fine. Okay, are we done?